Hey, welcome back to my blog. So here we are on blog number, I don't know, but what we are going to be talking about today is a question that a dear friend of mine put forward to me the other day. And she kindly asked me, why do we choose our lives? Just a random question that two friends would normally just have sitting around having a cup of tea. So as one does, I said to her, okay, I will answer that question, but I'll answer it on my blog so you can watch it. So I don't have to carry on repeating myself, and you can rewind the blog back again, time and time over again, and keep on rewinding it until you get the answer. So the question she put forward to me is, why do we choose our lives? A bit of a random question, and also a bit of a brainstorm question where I'm thinking, but I think this question goes back to the fact that we have soul plans. Okay, as we are soul and we have learnings, and Earth is a fantastic place and it is a school of learning. So when we actually decide to incarnate, when we jump up and down, say, hey, I want to go to Earth, I'm ready, I'm in the queue first, and you push everyone out that way, you're screaming because you want to be the first one, jet setting down to Earth, to be incarnated, to have this amazing life, then whack, you bag. There you go, you come here and you think, uh-oh, why did I choose this? Anyway, what happens is when we decide to incarnate, while we're upstairs having a whale of a time, doing learning, doing everything that we normally do, chilling out with our family, friends, soul groups, people that we've previously incarnated with, we decide to come back because we feel, okay, our rest period is over. We have a bit more work to do. We have our soul to progress. We want to build. We want to have all these tools. We want to be able to reach higher places in the spiritual hierarchy. So what happens is we transcend back down to Earth. We choose our mother and we choose our father, and we choose them for a reason. We choose them because they provide us with the best learning. They give us the best learning that we need for our soul. So yes, we choose our parents, good, bad, ugly, whatever they are, we choose them. So we come into happy old Earth, and here we are. We choose the location of our birth. We choose where we're going to be, who we're going to meet. So when we're writing our soul plan, we also put pivotal points, which are standstill points in our, let's say, in our lifeline. We dot them out. This is what will happen at this age. This is what will happen at this age. And this will happen at this age. And as somebody said to me, there is always a right time to be born. So you chose what time you were coming onto Earth and what was the right time to come in. So there's always timings of all sorts that play with your timeline. So everything has to happen at certain periods in your life. But in between those pivotal, let's say, points in our life, there's the extra middle points, which we preordain. We decide. We are met with challenges. We are met with chances. And when we get to those points, we then decide, which is our free will, if whatever decisions we make. So there's two ways you can go. You can have a negative decision or a positive decision. And many people that I see with really positive decisions happen to be very happy. They go along, no blame, no abdication of responsibility of any sort, and they go along the life plan, and they go on happy. Whatever's thrown at them as they're walking along this path, they accept it. They duck it, they dive it, they accept it, and they carry on. No tears, no drama. Yet you have the other ones who decide that whatever happens to them is someone else's fault. Why did this happen to them? Oh my God, help me, blah, blah, blah. But it's also a form of self-pity. So how we handle situation plays a pivotal part in our progression as well. If we go through it in a positive manner, yes, we will have the same problems, but we deal with them differently. Well, if we have the same problem dealt with it in a negative aspect, we're going to keep on getting that problem again and again and again and again until we're able to look at it, and not only the problem, but every aspect and every person involved in a different light. So once again, coming back to the question, why did we choose to have this life? Learning, growth, spiritual growth, balancing our relationships, karmic relationships that we've had with other people. When we're writing our soul plan, we pick the characters who are going to come in. That could be our family, our friends, our associates, our colleagues, people who give us a hard time, people who actually are our enemies, people who bring out different traits in us. So we have chosen everybody to play these parts, play their little theatre or their drama, and be all these characters. So to a certain extent, we have interlinked ourselves with people we've got karmic balances to balance with. Now, some of us who decided to have a very hard life on earth, we might pick people who come in as earth angels. I call them earth angels because as I go through my life, I've had people walk in who have been extremely helpful, who have helped me without any sort of, let's say, karmic balancing or human balancing whatsoever, but they've helped me. So they're earth angels. As you're going along your life, you'll get people who come and stir you up the wrong way, yet you get people who'll help you. So there's always going to be a balance. It's how you build those relationships. So why choose this life? It all comes down to one thing: learning how we accept things to be, building those relationships, seeing things in a different way, karmically balancing stuff. I can give you amples of stories. I can actually use a story as a metaphor to you now, where one of the clients that I had come to me many years ago, but this story sticks very clearly in my head, came to me because there was something to do with somebody who they had made a previous promise with in a previous lifetime, and there was a hindrance in this lifetime. Whilst I was doing the work through the lifetime, I realised that the contract, or let's say the vow, or the agreement that had been made was a very verbal one, but it was very binding. And if this young lady had carried out the same agreement in this one, that she would find herself to be a lot freer. She proceeded to do what I had advised, and guess what? Life had automatically changed for her. We sometimes make vows, promises to individuals, places, or whatever in previous lifetimes, which we are still bound to. So when we're writing our soul plan, we try to come back and dissolve those. So everything is a learning. Nothing can be seen as a hindrance in this life, even if it's an experience which isn't right, you know. So we must see the positive in all our experiences. But I will say one thing: just because I've touched upon points and said, you know, it's all about building relationships, I'm not saying that you allow negative people to have a negative aspect on you and you still be the positive person. I'm not asking anyone here to be a doormat. I'm saying that, you know, when relationships are toxic or they're harmful in any respectful way, you actually abdicate that relationship and you walk away. It's how you react to a situation that will determine your karmic balance. If you go with it in a negative aspect, you will have a negative score against your name on the karmic balance sheet. Well, if you decide to walk away from something that's toxic, you're not leaving it any better or worse. So it's how you react to everything around you. So why do we choose to have this life? To balance that, to meet our soul group on earth. Sometimes we come in as earth angels. Sometimes we come in with a purpose. What is your purpose? What is your life purpose? Are you here as a teacher? Are you here as somebody who stands for what is right? Are you here because one deed that you've done in your lifetime has saved someone or saved something? Are you here for what purpose is your life? Are you here just to learn something and you've gotten lost in the mist where you've forgotten what your purpose is? There are many reasons. I mean, mine being that, well, one, as a healer, mine is as a healer to help others. You know, I can heal others, I can help others. That at the present moment in time is my life lesson, my purpose. So to my dear friend who has the, you know, let's say, the grateful knowledge of knowing that I wrote her in my soul plan somewhere and said, we will be friends, you will be a part of my life, and we will share conversations and we will actually eat and sit together. You must have done something right in your soul plan. So you've chosen the right people around you. So I can just see it like that. I can see that the purpose in our life is to have good people around us and to decide which are bad and good, to make the right decisions, to not repeat what we've done in previous lifetimes, to set our path with, let's say, positivity. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you find a lot of the questions that you had in this blog. But also, if you wish to find out more, I have written about soul plans in Soul Plan 1 and Soul Plan 2, which is on my blog at www.jazzbassi.com. So there's more reading for you to do there. But also, if you like this video and wish to subscribe, please press the like button. You can follow me on Twitter at Bassi Online. I'm on Facebook as JazzBassi8, and if you wish to have any more questions or if there's anything you'd like to discuss with me, you can private message me or hashtag JBVideoblog. That's the one, JBVideoblog hashtag. There you go. And you can do that. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and hopefully catch you on the next vlog. Thank you.